We got some good explosives, so there is like a silver lining. But I do wish I had my ammo back. Like, I wasted a lot of ammo on these guys. This is a juicy bunker with key loot. My inventory's full again. What do you... How is my inventory full? Go to craft. Alright, I'm in crafting. Well, you know, here, we'll craft this. And then we'll take this. Alright, there we go. What the fuck? Oh, what the? Oh, shit! What? Oh, God. Be careful of the mellow yellow. Yeah, I know. But I want it. Okay. Okay, is there anything else in here? I got the battery. Wait, what? Like, you're talking about the atomic battery, right? This guy here. Yeah, I got the atomic battery. And I want the gun. So I'm gonna go drop off this stuff and come back. Okay, so we're actually gonna just store the battery for now. We're gonna store the food. We're gonna store this stuff actually. Let's store that. Actually, no, we're gonna store that. We're gonna get the club out again. Okay. think that's everything, right? Okay. That should be everything. There's one more spot to go. Oh wait, it's actually up here. Oops. Let's bar from the other side of the door. Okay, let me go drop off some more stuff. And then we will we'll go through there. Okay. Store that. You don't really even store that. Alright. Let's go take a look over here. Oh. Wait. Where am I? This is weird. Okay. A radio tower key card, nice. I think that's everything in here. Oh. I'm too used to Fallout. I'm trying to like loot the typewriters and the phones and stuff. That is true. Look at all that loot. It is true. Okay. Yeah, we did good with the loot. We still don't have a ton of shotgun shells now, so I think what we're gonna do. I think this will replace the shotgun as my like main rifle for now. Yeah, I'm just trying to see, do I need anything else out of here? So this is the Lee 4 stock. High accuracy. I'm actually wondering if I run the Terrier, you know, I might just bring it. Just in case I like it better. Okay. So this seems to be our this is our loadout here. We're now ready for the wasteland. The gun feel actually, like, they're surprisingly, it's better than I expected, but it's still like because the game is clunky, kind of like Fallout and Skyrim. So it's better than what the movement of the game should feel like, but it's still not, like, this part's good. This part's not nearly as good, and that maybe it's my sensitivity, but it's even also just like the motion blur. Oh wait, what is that? No power. How do I give it power? Oh, I could use that battery maybe. Alright, I'm gonna try this before I save the game and pause for the day. I'm gonna see if this battery works. Yeah, we'll also take that. Okay, let's see if we can get this battery to power the radio station. What will I say in my broadcast? I do not know. Okay. I don't get it.
You have secured an atomic battery. This is good. A miracle. You will require more atomic batteries. You will require them for the interchange.
Well, that's great, but how do I power my radio station? Okay. So that didn't work. I'm gonna go store that battery again and probably call it there. Yeah, we need an FPS meets RPG. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, pure gun mechanics, it's hard to get right, like Halo did back in the day. I happen to think that Overwatch does a pretty good job as far as, like, more modern games go. Some of them, I should say some characters. And then Hunt obviously does a great job. with everything. But then then the role play aspect is another beast. I so this actually like this is so close to Fallout that it's like it does give me that same feeling. Um, for the most part, there's like quirks to Fallout that make it that heighten it and make it that much more special. But this does quite a good job of that. Um, the so in Fallout, everyone you can talk to like almost everyone. It seems here it's way limited. Like I was trying to talk to soldiers um, to get their thoughts. Like so the captain was yelling at me, as he probably yells at everyone who comes in. But then I wanted to talk to like random soldiers, and there's like really no dialogue. They just kind of tell me to get out of their way. Um, and then just some of the villagers don't really talk. So like there's limited aspects of what you can interact with in like with regard to the townspeople and the soldiers. But other than like outside of that, the conversations um, are quite well done. Like they do have a Fallout vibe to them. There's multiple choices. I'm glad maybe they don't give this to you in harder difficulties. I'm glad they give me some semblance of what might happen when I say certain things. Like one's hopeful, one is you know doubtful. Like it gives you like some sense of like the emotion you're conveying, which is nice. And yeah, for the most part, it fits what I'm kind of wanting to say, which is nice. The world's beautiful. It's actually nicer than most parts of Fallout. Um, yeah, no, that's the thing. Like it really shows you what's possible at even the lower level, and what I will say, the best part about this game is like it makes other studios step up and answer the call. Like not only do you have to put out this game, you have to do it better because you're a AAA studio. So like I'm glad that a game like this is able to happen at the AA level, and for the most part, it's quite good. Like one other aspect I mentioned in my earlier comments off stream was like there's not a ton of variety. Like there's variety of like weapons here, but in terms of like Fallout has such a massive swath of different types of guns and augmenting guns. I know they can't probably pull that off, but I would like I guess just like and maybe you'll find these later on, but like all of my guns seem to be super rusty and gunked. So anyway, clean them up or trade for a bit like a nicer gun. Um, I don't. Maybe that happens later on. But Fallout does a really good job of letting you customize stuff, and that's that is the one area that this game is lacking in. Oh yeah, you compare this game to some of the garbage that comes out from AAA studios. Oh, there is a way. Oh, cool. All right. Well, you know what? Then there you go. I am happy they put that in because like to me it just seems like something like unless you find these guns in like somebody's house that was like abandoned. When I'm picking them up off of some outlaw, I feel like they would take better care of these guns. Maybe I don't know what the outlaws are like, but yeah, yeah, cool. So you can unrust them. That's neat. And yeah, Fallout has way better weapon. Yeah, like Fallout is such a massive game compared to this. It is unfair to compare them, but this game is like doing such a good job at being like an area of Fallout, like Fallout England or Fallout UK or something like that. Like it's so good that I would bring it up there. and just even the way that they have old timey radios playing in most of the stores. Um, there's robots, so it's got that like retro futurism going on. Not to the same degree. Like Fallout obviously takes it to a hilarious degree in Diamond City when you're talking to a guy who's dressed as a baseball player talking about baseball, but he has no idea what the rules are. Like it's just hilarious to hear like that kind of um, alternate history that they're creating because they don't know the truth. Here, you're not that far removed from it, so it's not. You're not in a completely different world yet. Um, what factions or persons do I like the best so far? Yeah, but that's because you're frozen for 200. Yeah, no, I know, but I know, but it's hilarious to hear this guy go on, and then you try to like set him straight because you were actually there. Um, but yeah, so in this game, what factions do I like? Well, right now, the only faction that I can so there's three factions, and then maybe you count like the outsiders, but I don't think they have like a faction. Like I'm talking like the first two people I met. The army I don't like. I didn't like them from the get go. They were mean to me, and they seem a bit harsh. I so I don't like the army. I kind of like the guy at the kind of like the guy that runs the pub. He seems cool. Him and I had a great conversation. Uh, I don't know if he's part of a faction. I like him. I don't. I'm skeptical of the church and whoever the church guy is working with that faction, because uh, they just murdered someone, and then they're like praying to like the wood spirits. Um, so I'm not a huge fan of the wood spirits people yet. I don't know much about them, but they seem crazy. They killed a girl, and then they're just telling me to be hush hush about it, and like well, I'm not going to ask questions. Of course, I'm going to ask questions like, why did she die? Um, so that's where I'm at. And in terms of where we're going from here, let me just see where are we going from here? We are okay. So in this area, we have this radio tower, which I can't get into because there's no power. I've been told the interchange is rumored to be here. Uh, the letter mentioned she died because she's a spy, meaning she found out something she was. No, yeah, I know it's like a faction that's like not they don't like that she's like snooping around, but like I'm snooping around. Like she might have just been curious as to like what is going on with those woods, and then they just like I don't know yet. So right now I'm skeptical of them. I don't like the military because they are just being harsh for they're on a power trip. Um, so I'm trying to help the people of the town and the pub guy. That's my goal. I still don't even know what the deal is with the interchange, so I'm like I want to go in there, but every time I try and get close, I get completely swarmed with enemies, which is kind of neat. Like the game is almost like telling you to like get better before you get in there. Um, so we are gonna head. Eventually, we're gonna head back. Um, we're gonna head back to I guess Wyndham Village because we need to. Okay, so we need to go talk to the Reverend. That's what it seems like. We've got to go talk to Grendel, or Alf, I guess I should say. I guess that's his last name, Alf Grendel's head. Yeah, maybe that's his last name. Got to talk to Alf. We've got to go talk to the vicar. Yeah. Um, and I was terrible at that investigating the bakery, so I should go and try and like make a trade. Oh, he's brother of Guitar Man. Okay, all right. So, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I need to talk to Elf. Yeah, so I gotta talk to Elf about his messages. I have messages for him. I want to talk to the Reverend about what's going on. I'll try my luck again at the bakery to see if I can trade them some stuff and get something out of them. Because I don't really have like. He asked me to report on suspicious activity. I don't have any, so I don't really know what to tell him. Oh, and one other thing. I regretted not. I've never gone back to do this yet because I was just running around, um, following like the initial quests. But if I go back to Slatendale, I never went over here. So when I first left my bunker, I looked over here and I saw some stuff, but for whatever reason, I went this way, and I meant to double back and go see it. Um, True, you're right. I actually don't know what the main quest line is. Like that, I was at the time, my main quest line was just like find someone to talk to, and then I found the guy to talk to in. Oh, you went right when you first left the bunker. Interesting. So I went left. Right seemed, I don't know, scary. So I went left because I saw a house, and I met the guitar guy, and I looted this house, and he mentioned a trading person here. Then she mentioned the village here, and like literally that's what happened. She also mentioned this, or someone mentioned this. Yeah, she mentioned the sewer tunnels. Maybe I found them on my own. Um, so I am curious as what is over here, because I'm trying to figure out like. So Wyndham Village has another entrance here. So I'm guessing like that they like link up somehow, or maybe there's a separate area down here. Um, and this takes you into the woods. I don't know where this goes yet. So yeah, so this goes to the woods. This goes to Slatendale. So like, yeah, I will say it is cool. I can know it's obviously they're limited in how they do open world. Like they can't have it all be one consistent. What they've done to make it not feel as closed off as it is pretty brilliant. Where yeah, like you said, there's multiple ways in. Um, I even found like what I went through this sewer entrance and it got me into the village. So you like literally someone could have gone in through here into the sewers, into Wyndham Village, and the army wouldn't even know about them. Like you know what I mean? Like they wouldn't have even had that first interaction. So yeah, that's interesting. You're went right. So that's what I want to do. I think yeah. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna head on back because I'm not ready to go into the interchange. I am going to go and talk to everyone I need to talk to. I gotta talk to Alf. I gotta talk to the Reverend. I'm gonna try my luck at the bakery, and then after all of that is said and done, we are going to um, go back to Slatendale and go here. I think that is where we're gonna go. We are going to place the little marker. We're going there. There's more than one interchange quest if I look at the investigations. Um, Nora told me that she heard of the interchange and knows where the Skethermore entrance is. She said it's in the protocol camp to the south of Skethermore, but that I'll have a hard time getting past the soldiers. So that's the one. That's one interchange quest. Then there's this one down here, the Slatendale entrance. Molly points me to the Slatendale entrance. Um, Outside of that, It's like they're... Oh, wait. Is there something else I'm supposed to be looking at? Is it Scathmore entrance, interchange? Like okay, that was it. Yeah, but there's... Yeah, so I've got multiple interchange entrances. I'm not going... Like, I do not feel like I can get into... Like, I can't even get into the radio tower. How am I supposed to get into this place? And I have no... Like, my skills. I can now purchase... I can now disarm traps. So maybe I purchased that, to be honest. Man, if I do this, though, like... I really think I'm gonna purchase that one. I'm really thinking about taking this one. It's a trap. Well, my hope is it won't be for much longer. Man, it is... You really don't get... Like, do I really care about bartering right now? I barely make any trades as it is. I kind of want this one. Like, I run into so many traps now. It's between these two. Like, literally, it's between these two. As much as these would be nice, I just don't... I don't melee very often. I gotta find all the training stimulus. Yeah. So, yeah, like... I'm only gonna get a handful of these. Like, I'm not gonna do anything with ranged combat. I don't do nearly enough melee. You only get them from... Yeah, you gotta find the training. I personally like the kick stun one, but I played a melee build. Honest to God, I beat the game on veteran with a pistol and melee weapon. You haven't yet found the melee weapon, though. When you do, I think you'll love it. Yeah, I mean... the game does kind of push you towards that melee, because like, I'm running out of bullets fighting these guys. If I were to do the melee one, I think I would do this one. Defeating an enemy in melee combat grants a melee damage buff. I mean, this is only 1 point. But yeah, like I'm torn. I kind of want these two. The throw is not... Well, I don't have anything to throw, though. Other than, like, bombs and grenades. Like, this guy's throwing, like, a little hand axe. Like, yeah, maybe... Like, I can throw the knife, right? This. I am. I think I might hold out for a couple more points, and then I'll decide whether or not I want the. I look. I really want to be able to disarm traps, though. Like that, I think I might just take that one because it's making me have to double back often. So as much as I would love the barter one, I have the trap one right now.